Hi guys, it's Natalie here and I'm just going to show you how to make loops in Mixcraft. So first we're going to start off with a MIDI loop and then I'll also show you a little bit of audio as well. This is very easy to do, so if you want to change the instrument you click the keyboard here and you can just search for whatever instrument you want. So at the moment I've just got drums. So we're going to do a drum kit. I've armed this for recording and I'll also show you, as well as my MIDI keyboard, you can click musical typing and use the actual keys on your computer if you don't have a MIDI keyboard. So there's another option, as well as double clicking and literally taking this and drawing in the notes. So that's a couple of options to create a loop. So what we're going to do is just make one ourselves. So we'll start recording and here we go. Alrighty, so that is the first loop. And then I'm just going to drag this to the number 9. That will make sure that the loop is nice and even. And then if you just drag it out, you'll see the loop will continue, and that's the easiest way to make loops in Mixcraft. You can also export this as a MIDI, and that way you'll be able to save this and then just drag it from whatever file you've got it saved into Mixcraft, and you can use it in multiple projects as well as changing the instrument that it's assigned to. So yeah, that's always a good option. Now we're just going to go in and clean this up. Okay, so here I am just going to make sure that everything is on time, so I'm just clicking it and dragging it. Sorry that the vocals in the actual recording were quite low compared to the sound of the instruments. I turned the volume of the instruments up because I couldn't hear it in monitoring, but then in the actual recording they were actually really loud, so please forgive me for that. So this is just the process of testing that everything is in the right spot and dragging it to make sure that it's all on time. Oh, that one's not right. Okay, all done. So that's it for the kick. Now, so you can record other instruments at the same time. I'm going to show you how to record and merge them all together. Ready? Okay, so then we'll make sure we've selected that. It just records it in a separate lane on the same track. So make sure you've got this onto number 9 or whatever number it is that. So you just drag the number to however long you want your loop to be. So basically I'm doing the same thing here, just moving them, making sure everything's on time, and then I'll play it back at the end just to make sure. Okay, now I'll go back and play it. Alright. Now what we're going to do is select the two like this, right click. Now where are we? you can link them, and if you go down to the bottom you go merge, and then it's on the same track. Okay, now we'll right click here and go to lanes and delete empty lanes so that it's just one full track now. We can also, where are we? Mix to new audio track. So I'll show you what that does. If you're having problems with MIDI tracks maybe glitching out or not syncing properly, then it's good to mix it to a proper audio clip. Now, as you can see, the audio clip is longer than the loop, so what you want to do is drag this back and line that up, right click and then go mix to new clip, and then you will get the full audio loop. And as you can see, it's all in sync. So that... Okay, so we had a little glitch there. I'm just going to record the vocals and show you how that will work. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. 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 Okay. Just put that up. Now. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. As you can hear, it's not in sync. So again, drag this back. I like to have a reference point. So where this ends is where this loop will line up with, and I'll just go to mix to new clip. And then I can loop it and it will automatically be lined up. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. 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 So as you can see, it just cuts off rather abruptly. So what I'm going to do is fade that out and listen. Basically, you're going to go back here, bring that up, mix that to new clip, extend this, actually we're going to split it here because that's just white noise, copy, paste, oh, no it's not white noise. Okay, so basically you just want it to be blank up until it gets to here. Then I'm just going to take that last clip and make sure it lines up and highlight all of them and then merge. And then it should be all lined up. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow. And there you go. So that is how you make loops in Mixcraft. I hope this was useful for you. Let me know if you have any other ways that you like to make loops, or if you have any videos you'd like to see in the future, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye bye!